guys, this is the Gamers Report. I'm Zach. Today we're going to be talking about a little gold guide I have going on here. In this video I'm using jewel crafting on this character, my paladin, and alchemy on my death knight. I already set this up. I already have the gems prospected. I already have the gems transmuted. So basically I'm showing you guys the final bit basically of uploading them to the auction house. Sorry, I've been doing a lot of video editing here. So basically I'm putting them on the auction house. Definitely, like I said guys, use jewel crafting and alchemy together. They are going to make you more money than you know what to do with. You can see I have 24,000 gold on me right now. I have a sandstone drake. I basically stopped farming gold a few months ago because I really just didn't need it. I have 4 level 85s, and all of them are fairly well geared. So right now I'm just showing you, like I said, you put them up on the auction house, stacks of 1. The reason I came back to this, guys, is because before, gems did not stack, so it was a big hassle to actually do this. Now that they stack, it's really a breeze, easy to make money. Everyone should be doing it. Like I said, it's really easy to do. This process, though, it's going to make you gold no matter what, but it is limited to how much you guys want to put into it. Now I say limited as in, I started with a few hundred gold when I first started this. You basically, the more time you put into it, the more time you camp the auction house, the more time you're getting materials, the more time you're cutting gems, the more gold you're going to make. Just like anything else, the more time you put into it, the more you get out of it. My process, I basically buy Elementium ore as cheap as possible. I already did that, like I said in this video, but I basically buy 100 to 200 stacks at a clip, so that's quite a bit. I try and get it fairly cheap, around 30 gold a stack. So you can basically do the math on how much I'm spending on just materials alone. Once you get the materials bought, you basically want to set up a macro. I'll put that on the screen. You want to set up a macro to prospect your ore, and you're basically just going to sit there and mash, one button over and over and over and over again to prospect the ore. You're going to get rare gems, which you can cut, and then also you're going to get common gems. Now the common gems, this is where alchemy transmute comes in. You're basically going to send all your, if you have an alt with alchemy, or if you do it on just one character, you're going to give, all these common gems, all the green gems, to your alt, and then you're going to transmute them into rare gems and then send them back. Okay guys, so basically what you're doing is you're using all the materials to their maximum potential. I know a lot of jewel crafters who just do jewel crafting, and they sell these common gems on the auction house in stacks of 3 and hope that people will buy them to do basically what I just said to do. That's all fine and dandy. If you don't want to, mess with alchemy, that's fine. You can sell the common gems, but I'm telling you, you are going to make significantly much more money. Also, yep, that's another thing, the meta gems. You can also transmute meta gems. I usually do about 5 transmutes, and those transmute 2 at a time. So I get about 10 metas minimum. Sometimes they proc for more. I use the jasper to make necklaces, and the alachite, I think that's how you say it, to make necklaces. The jasper for rings and the alachite for necklaces. What was I going to say here? Ooh, I know. Here's a big trick. So when Cataclysm came out and jewel crafting went up to 450, they basically changed how you guys can get recipes, cuts basically. If you don't know, you have to do a daily and you get 1 token. The daily is simple, whatever, but you get 1 token, and you basically spend these tokens 3 per cut, or 4 for a meta. Now, what I do to get around this, I stop farming the dailies. I forget how many tokens I have on me, but as you can see here, there are a ton of cuts. Okay, good luck getting them all. If you guys are still working on that, good job. Hats off to you. One day you will be the guy with all the gem cuts. If you don't feel like doing that, then what I do is I spam trade. I'm looking for this cut, or I'm looking for a max JC, blah, 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 blah. Once you get somebody, be like, hey guy, I need a ton of cuts. I'll give you 5G per cut. Usually, most of the time, the guy will be like, hey, you know what, he's got a ton of cuts. Why not? Like, you know what I mean? I'm going to make 5 gold off of each one of these. I'm going to make, you know, a couple hundred to a couple thousand. I've paid people thousands of gold to cut gems. So you are basically getting the gems that you don't have cut for 5 gold. You know, you're going to sell that gem for 35 gold to 70 gold to 100 and something gold. You're going to make money, people. The key is to have as many different cuts as you can. I usually do 5 to 10 to even 20, usually 10 to 20, just because if you sell these gems, you don't want to have to keep looking for people to cut them. So if you have them cut 10 to 20 gems, you don't have to go and get more cut anytime soon. The key, like I said, is to have as many cuts as possible and to also have the lowest price. Like I said, guys, you can sit here and check for undercuts all day long. The more time you do this, the better chance of you selling your gem. You can see here that I'm not the lowest price. I cancel those auctions and I put them back up to become the cheapest price. Definitely best days to do this. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday are pretty good days. Friday, Saturday, Sunday are really good days. Saturday is a really good day. You can basically get on early and stay on all day to the night if you want to. Saturday is usually busy the whole day and night. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, usually busy around raid hours and after raid hours, or I should say before raid hours and after raid hours. Also, depending on your server population will affect this. If you have a very busy server, that means you're going to sell a ton of gems, but at the same time, you're going to have a lot more competition. And you get the direct opposite with a lower to medium population server, where you will have, less competition, but you also sell less gems. You guys can see here, I'm putting up some extra uncut gems just to throw them out there, you know what I mean? Like, they're not doing anything in my bags. If you're prospecting as much ore as I am, you're gonna always have green, blue, and some yellow extra. Blue is just crazy. You can see here I have tons of stacks. Blue and green, generally you'll have a lot of extra, and yellow you'll have some extra. Red gems, you will never have enough red gems. You will always sell the strength, intellect, and agility cuts like no problem. Orange is also a good seller. Purple's fairly good, but I would definitely have to rank them. Red would be my top seller, orange second, purple third, and then probably yellow and green and blue are tied for last place. What else do I want to talk about? Okay, so yeah, you guys can see here I'm using Auctionator to buy ore. You can see there's 240 stacks. I already told you that I already set this up, so I already bought a ton. Usually I'll buy, like I said, between 100 and 200 stacks. This time I'm just buying a few to show you guys Auctionator, to show you guys Postal here to get all my mail out. I believe this is Enchantrix to prospect my ore. I also have the macro, which I'll put up on the screen. What else can I talk about, guys? Like I said, I have quite a bit of gold. I'm going to work on getting 100,000 in the next few weeks, just to show you guys. This is part one of the video. This is just showing you guys the setup of putting it onto the auction house. I'm going to do another part where I'm actually taking in some money, and you guys can see how much money I'm actually making, so you guys believe me. I know I did another video on another channel, and the people were like, oh, well, the only good part is when you were taking out the mail. And it's like, well, what are you learning from that? You know what I mean? Obviously, I get the point that you're like, okay, this guy's actually making some money, so maybe this works. But at the same time, you're not learning anything from me making money, basically. You learn from all this other stuff, the setup, that kind of thing, the tips, and that, that sort of stuff. That's where you're going to make your money. What else can I talk about, guys? Just prospecting some ore. Like I said, I want to say one thing real quick. This is my first Gold Guide video. I know it's not the best quality. I know that there's a ton of Gold Guide videos out there, but I just want to make this video to share with you guys what I do. You understand? Obviously this worked for me. I I learned this from somebody else. Um, I learned this from watching other videos, that kind of thing. Uh, but I just want to kind of share with you what I've done, because everyone kind of does their own thing. So what I'm doing, what I've done, also what I've gotten from it. As you can see, my character's fairly well geared. I got the landslide before I got nerfed to the ground, basically, with um, all the crystals that come out nowadays. I do have the Sandstone Drake, which you guys can see here. I did not pay 50,000 like people want to pay on my server. I honestly don't understand people sometimes. Oh, I will say that real quick. Uh, for all of you that want to be like buying epics and selling epics, only buy them if you know you're getting it cheap and you know you're going to sell for a good price. I tend to just do what I know is going to make me money, and I do know that you can make money from this system. And like I said, guys, it's my first video. Hopefully I can get out some more. Hopefully you guys can leave me some comments and let me know what you guys think and what you want to see. Alright, guys?